I have arrived to the stream. Hello. Turn that off, end that. Where's that? Put that back over there. Get back in there for that. Okay. That one. Bang. It's me. Hello. No, that one. Yes. Hello. Today, now, right this moment in time, I'm going to be watching the most haunted extra from Nothe. I'll work out how to say it when they say it in the episode. Nothe Fort in Weymouth. Yeah, we're going to watch that. Hopefully we're going to have a good time. There's two parts for this. First part's half an hour, second part's 45 minutes. By my logic, if I press play in a second, I should be able to get that done relatively soon. So yeah, fingers crossed. I say relatively soon, yeah, I should be able to get it done by 1 AM. And then my maths I think is wrong. No, that adds up. So yeah, let's jump straight in with the episode. What's the no audio? Skip the is this the intro? Yes, skip. Okay, there we go, we're in.
Hello and welcome to another Most Haunted Extra.
Hello
this
there.
time, Carl and Stuart take on Nothe Fort in Weymouth. At the end of the Nothe Peninsula in Weymouth, Dorset, sits the formidable Nothe Fort. Built between 1860 and 1872 by 26th Company of the Royal Engineers for the protection of the increasingly important Royal Naval Base in Portland. In 1873, No. 2 Battery Royal Artillery were the first soldiers to be garrisoned at the new fortification. Huge caliber guns and cannons were installed, making Nothe Fort an impenetrable defence against any invading enemy.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
As the First World War started, Portland Harbour grew in importance, becoming the foremost base for the English Channel and the Atlantic fleets. During World War II, Nothe Fort was used as the central anti-aircraft ammunition depot for the southwest, but did not see any direct action. However, in July 1940, with Great Britain standing alone against Germany and many expecting an invasion from the enemy at any time, a ship was sighted near the harbour and, failing to identify themselves, quickly came under fire from the fort. The ship soon turned on their lights and were identified as refugees fleeing from the occupied Channel Islands. In 1956, the coastal defence was abandoned and Nothe Fort was...
So they used to shoot refugees coming across the channel down with cannons or artillery weapons, which is surprising. I must admit, I didn't think they would do that. We're good.
used to house naval stores and degaussing equipment. In 1961, the fort had lost its importance to the Royal Navy and was sold to Weymouth and Melcombe Regis Borough Council. Even though many schemes were put forward to aid its refurbishment, none came to fruition, and the site fell victim to disrepair, dereliction and vandalism.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
if anything, them being from the Channel Islands makes it worse that they shot them.
And dedication of the Manpower Services Scheme and the Weymouth Civic Society, Nothe Fort was saved from complete disrepair to becoming one of the best preserved forts in Great Britain, and now open to the public.
Yes.
With over 160 years of history, no wonder this remarkable place is said to be haunted. with strange voices being heard, shadows and full-bodied apparitions seen, loud footsteps and bangs witnessed, and poltergeist activity a common occurrence. Carl and Stuart have one night to investigate.
It looks so fucking cool.
The boys start in the underground tunnels.
Well, from that start, you must know we're at a military base. And we are right in the bottom part of it. And this kind of goes round, doesn't it?
Horseshoe.
Yeah. And so...
And already we've already got lost.
It doesn't seem like it... Oh, hang on, there's actually a...
There's a
We
map.
are here. Sorry, we're just looking at it. So we're here, so we'll get our way out. We're in, we think it's pronounced Nothe Fort. N-O-T-H-E. That's correct.
That's correct, yeah.
Down in Weymouth.
Actually, it's there.
Yeah. It's just, how to pronounce it. I want to say Nothe Fort, but it's not Nothe, is it? It's Nothe.
See, I want to say Nothe,
You guys at home will know better.
but I think it is Nothe.
Anyway, some of the lights are still on.
Everywhere you go, there's another alleyway, there's another corridor, there's another gate.
Bloody hell, because we came in down that way.
Little prison cell, nice to see.
Now this place, it's the first time Stuart and I have been here. What is in there? Have I just jumped in front of your shop?
No.
Why is there chairs?
It's just that square room, like a torture room, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interrogation. Though it's probably not.
Maybe that's what we've done it out as.
Yeah. The volume's a bit. Let me turn the volume up a tiny. There we go.
I have to say, I'm not kind of...
It looks really cool.
Oh, that's where we've just been?
That's where we've just been.
Oh, fucking hell. Wow.
Jesus, I didn't see that.
Wow.
That would shit me up if I turned around and saw that out the corner of my eye.
Right, so...
It's not scary, is it? It's not one of those.
No.
You're not inferring.
Because of the way they've done their camera angle, you
unfortunately-
can't actually see the bottom corner of the screen very well. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
Enough. The lights are kind of on, a lot of them. And that's fine for where we are. But I want to walk, see what's around here.
It's also important to mention that the wind is picking up
Huge, isn't it?
outside
Yeah.
as well, so
Which is
we may
great.
hear that on camera. And a flap of the wind.
Yeah. One of the things with this, everywhere you go, there's another little room. Like this one. And this is another room just with displays and stuff. Great displays here. I know quite often with these places I get a little bit, not melancholy, but melancholy is the wrong word. These places I get very proud of because I just think we stood alone for so long against the tyranny of Germany at the time, and we.
He's just waffling.
And it's these places when you see what we did, what we achieved as this tiny little country, and we won. We beat them against all odds. Wow, look at this.
We're just doing some World War waffle at the minute. It's
In fact, it looks better in night vision. This does.
little model village.
These houses. Actually, saying that probably doesn't actually know. Now there's light behind me. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Aren't they great, these things? Sorry, I know you guys haven't come for a history lesson, so let's try and... Now, this place is full of a lot of different things, isn't it? There's so many sightings here.
Full of everything, there's a mixed bag of everything here. Yeah.
And what was on here before, so... Is there anyone here? There is. Can you show yourself to me? There's just Stuart and myself here. How are you feeling, Stu? I haven't asked yet.
I'm okay. I feel absolutely fine. I'm sweating, cold as normal.
Yeah.
I'm literally dripping with sweat
Sam?
because it is quite. It's mild outside, but it's a lot warmer inside.
I'm going to take my coat off and stick it on that bit there.
Well,
Just there, so I'll have to come back and get it.
yeah.
Hang on that just for a second, Richard.
Yep.
It's a pretty cool looking place.
Yeah.
Hang on that just for a second, Richard.
Yep.
That's why I keep calling you Shag. Shag? It's a term of endearment that we call each other. Shag. It's just a thing, isn't it?
It is. Shag.
Doesn't mean anything.
Something very
Shag
strange about
podcast.
Stuart just repeatedly whispering the word shag over and over.
For rough shag. Doesn't mean we get it on with each other. Although I'm not saying we haven't, ever. God, if you're here...
Weird banter.
The good thing is, if we do hear anything, it will echo round.
Yeah.
But I bet if I was to go to the other end of the horseshoe, and you was here, and I was to call your name, you'd hear me.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Just go all the way around.
Yeah. It's these little rooms that... Oh, fucking hell. What's in there? Well, that's black and ominous. It's pitch black in there, if you've got your torch.
The question is this then. Did anyone die here? That's the thing.
You'd assume someone would have died there at some
It's
point
what
in
was
its
on
history.
The land.
the land beforehand.
Of course.
Right, there's actually... Oh, no, sorry, there's Nazi flags.
Oh,
I
brilliant.
refuse to put those on camera.
For the best.
If you're here, please talk to us. If there are any spirits, anyone who would have died here,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not the fun.
What I'm going to do, because at the minute I'm struggling to hear them, so I'm going to boost it up to 250%. Then I'm going to turn it down significantly. And then boost it up a little bit.
In there.
I don't know, I heard it, that's why I turned around.
And turn it down a bit on here.
What is it?
Because I couldn't hear a fucking thing then.
Oh, wow.
Queensland Road. Brisbane
And
something.
this is to do with the extremely brave Australian.
I'm hoping that volume's a little bit better.
Well,
That wasn't the flagpole up there.
If nothing
no,
else.
this is...
Well, I don't know what that noise was.
There's nothing...
There's nothing in here.
No, it's not that. So I've just moved that there. Wow. There's nothing in it to thud.
No,
Wait, I'm just going to do a foot. It wasn't that.
No.
Wow.
Interesting.
And you heard a tinkle, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, it's too bloody loud.
the only way I can describe it, excuse me, it's like a lightweight chain.
Right, okay.
That's all it, like metal or aluminium or something of that nature.
Aluminium.
But then I'm thinking, is it the flagpole? But we're too far in to hear that.
In fact, if we don't, let's not say anything for a couple of seconds and see if we can hear it.
Okay. I'll keep my camera down there.
See, you'd hear that flagpole. The wind's picking up.
Can you please make that noise for us again? Sounding like a chain.
Only thing that I'm dubious about is that a speaker. I'm going to assume that's part of a PA system, so that the fort can make announcements related to its closing, etc. But it's still, could that have some sort of interference on the speaker line? And could that be causing the sort of metallic, chainy noise they're potentially hearing? Oh, yeah, definitely. Stu. Big bold Stu. Looks at the sort of person that I would look at in public and go, nah, you're alright, mate.
See, now that's proof. I've just heard the wind above us, but I didn't hear the...
That's right.
So it's not from there. It came from within here.
There's a draft coming from underneath it as well. It's like an open chimney.
Well, there's nothing in there. Well, let's see if there's anything to do with that chain.
Thinking if there's a door open somewhere, is there something where the wind would have made that noise?
The problem they've got is they've clearly got directional shotgun mics and they're talking, but the mics aren't picking them up because they're behind the microphones. Which I guess is why they usually do the whole, vlogging style. But in this instance, they're not doing that, which means I can't actually hear half of what they're saying, which is quite annoying.
One of the things I love about these places is they've got all these cameras up. I don't know, a lot of them are security cameras, but I wonder how many times they look at them in the morning just to see, because they only generally look at security cameras when something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess how often do you really check your security? If you had a security camera set up, how often would you check that throughout? The next morning, for example. I suppose realistically, I probably wouldn't.
Hope that imagine some of the stuff they could have caught on this. Oh, just listen.
We've got some sort of heavy banging. Maybe a drum.
Yeah.
Or it's a metallic floor, so that sounds like it could be something banging on the metal floor. And it stopped.
We both heard that.
It was like,
could that be a sheet of metal not fully connecting with potentially a wooden board or some sort of board underneath that's hitting the metal when there's a breeze, and now that Stuart's stood there, his weight is holding it down, so it's no longer got the wiggle room. Potentially if he moves and the noise carries on again, that could be the case.
bang, 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 bang.
We are stood on steel plates.
Okay, no, so under the steel plates is concrete slabs or some sort of stone brick. Could still be a loose metal plate that a breeze or some sort of vibration is moving, but that's less likely now I know it's a solid floor underneath.
There's about 4 bangs from down there then.
Did you? Oh yeah, I heard them. I assumed that was somebody walking, but it wasn't, apparently.
There's about 4 bangs from down there then.
Thank you.
Can you bang louder? Can you copy this?
Fucking hell.
On cue.
You stay there, I'm going to go run right down there now.
I've got you.
Just see if there's anyone there.
Always on the move. Oh, that was loud. I apologise. Doesn't seem to have found anything, other than getting a bit out of breath.
Right. Stu? There's no one down there at all. But it goes on further. So what I'm thinking of is, why don't we split up? Why don't you carry on doing this bit, and I'll just carry on down there, and we'll come and meet up.
Okay.
I'll come and find you when.
Yeah.
Because it goes, I don't know how far it goes, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to carry on down there, and if you need me, shout.
Yeah, I will do.
Don't you go get lost. Now I think I'm coming out of the horseshoe now. I know I'm coming out of the horseshoe now, but I think, because I can hear Stuart in the background. Yeah, I'm not going to hear his voice, which is good. I'm just going to have a look through this. Wow. Look at that.
some sort of old classroom.
Oh, there's a dehumidifier, which is that noise you get.
I guess, yeah, again, dehumidifiers in this sort of environment makes sense. The last thing that you're going to want, realistically, is a place like this getting mouldy, and obviously that will prevent that from happening.
Wow. What a great room. Obviously set up as a schoolroom of sorts. Now I'm not going to know how annoying that sound is until I'm in the edit.
Relatively.
I will try and dull it down as much as I can, but I'm limited with what I can do. But this feels like such a great place. Let's see if we can get anything happening in here. I'm going to talk to the teacher. Is anyone in here with me? If there is, can you make a sound? Can you move something?
Not hearing much.
Can you open and shut one of these drawers, desks, I mean? This is such an atmospheric place. Absolutely fantastic. So you're going to get lost?
Try not to. We will though, and I'll get lost. I'd get lost finding my way to the toilet. Right, this is that so-called torture room. It's not a torture room, I've just said that because there's a chair there and it's got that look and feel to it. Excuse me. What I'm going to do now, it would be wrong for me to move from this area where we've just had these bangs.
Yes.
In fact, they weren't bangs, they were footsteps. So I think it's worth my while to stay here for a short time and then move on.
Definitely.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera down on the floor. I'm going to then sit down on the floor with my legs in the parcel position like you would have done in assembly in primary school. And the reason I'm going to do that is so I'm not creating any noise, because I've got skiing pants on. I've never skied in my life and that's not the reason I've got them. I've got them is because they're very warm in the winter period. So we're going to pop this down and then we're going to ask out, okay?
Skiing pants? I don't even think I know what skiing pants are. Oh, they are just warming pants. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Sure.
You just have to bear with me.
Big Bold Stew
Because
sometimes
now we know there's
stares into my
something
soul,
here.
and I love it.
It's not going to work, is it? You're not going to see me. Well, that's okay, but we tried, didn't we, folks? We did try. I'm just trying to minimise sound, that's all, and noise.
Big Stew with the parcel position, you got to respect him.
I'll stand completely still. To the spirits who are here, I'm going to introduce myself to you now. My name's Stuart. I've got a friend in the distance called Carl, and he's in that direction.
I think every video you ever make, doesn't even matter if it's paranormal or exploration, just random true crime videos in your studio, just put an entire 10-minute segment of you struggling to sit down into the clip.
A few minutes ago we heard what sounded like, I don't know.
Besides, they've got to make this video 30, they've got to justify the length of this video, because we've got a part 2 coming up soon. They had to get this long enough that they could split, because realistically, if they cut out they cut out the fucking waffle at the beginning where nothing happened, you get a few bits in between, you could have made this entire thing 1 hour long and just done one part, but they obviously wanted 2 parts out of it. Hence why this is 30 minutes of just nothingness, and I assume part 2 is the one with all the shit.
I don't know if they were footsteps or bangs, I really don't know how to pronounce it really. Can you please do that again? I believe it was coming from here. This device I've got in my hand is called a camera. It's a television camera.
Good. Go on, tell us what it is. Is that all we get?
Can you please copy this?
Has Stuart not got the capability to bend his legs? Because that was the most unnatural stomp I've ever seen. His knee didn't bend. He his leg was stiff and he just moved the entire leg up and down. That was really odd.
Can you please copy this?
Instead of stomping, his entire leg just moved. That was really weird.
Can you please copy that noise? That bang? Can you come and walk around me? I've just heard something up there, but I don't know. It can't be anything, Parry. What? You've got to remember this. Not everything we hear is going to be a ghost or a poltergeist. It's not going to happen. But we are going to experience certain sounds. And I'm trying not to say, yeah, that was a ghost, because that'd be wrong to say that. There we go. Hear it again.
Where?
Is anybody up there? Hello?
Well, I've got no chance of hearing it because Stuart's stomping his way around the fucking floors.
See, this will just keep going round and round. Is there anybody there? See, that wasn't the wind. That was movement of some description, and I can't explain. I'm not going to say it was feet walking, but there was some kind of movement going on.
That sounds true. A little bit.
Okay.
Christ, he's picked up the pace here, hasn't he? We're power walking around the place now.
Let's go further afield then, eh, folks? See what's apprehending. See what's going down. Let's see what's going down in the hood.
Okay. Don't know why you felt the need to say that, but sure. Yep, I'm on board. If you hit 1 million subs, I'll also do that. All 4 of us can just shave our entire heads.
Okay. Is there anybody here? I'm going to ask
Mine
out.
included.
Is there anybody here? Any gentlemen? Any females? I don't believe there'd be any children.
Why did he sound so weird when he said females then?
They're just models of ships.
Yes, thank you for these. Again, you'd cut this.
I'm well aware Carl is over that way, but I'm also well aware I've just heard movement and it sounds like it came from next door. I don't know what's next door, but there's something I've heard and it sounded like it came from beyond that wall. What's here? No entry. Push.
No entry, immediately enters.
Come on, can you move something? Pencil here. Oh, there's a few pencils. If you've got pencils, can you make a sound with them? Can you throw one?
Go on, launch a pencil.
Wow. Crumbs. Now, there's some people out there of a certain age, like me, that will remember these. Board rubber. Because we used to have these huge big boards like this. Used to work, but we just chalk, and these would be used to take obviously the chalk off. And when I was at school, and there's lots of you that will remember this, these used to get launched at your head if you were talking. Can you imagine doing that now in today's
Society.
schools? I mean, this is wood. Listen. And I kid you not, that would have been thrown at your head, and it would hit as well. It was didn't do me any damage. Debatable. Come on, why don't one of you be naughty? Make a sound.
It's just full of
Throw
waffle.
the board rubber at you. Am I allowed to call it the board rubber these days? Maybe it's a board eraser, who knows? Come on, if you can. Show yourself. Alright. I just heard like a little bell.
There was a little ding just went off. Yes, I heard that.
Hello? Alright.
Am I being thick, or was that the most generic till sound effect I've ever heard in my life?
Alright. Alright. I've definitely heard a bell go off. Okay. Oh no, that isn't locked. Hello? Fucking shit me. Fuck. I didn't know there was going to be dummies in there. Well, obviously with me in here there's one more, but wow. That's scary. And there's another sound, it must be another. Oh, that's me smashing the camera. Can you hear that? That's obviously.
I hope it's a good one.
Oh, it could be in there. Lift motor, you can't not see that. Fucking 15 volts, maybe it's that. Or another. Dude, I'm gonna leave that open.
Yeah, maybe don't stick your hand in
Where's the sound?
you know.
There's a lift.
No, it wasn't.
No, because somebody would have to come out the lift. Hello? Oh, fuck, and again. Hello?
What the fuck? There's obviously a sound effect.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Hello?
So it literally is a sound effect from the till.
That sound definitely came.
I'm disappointed that Carl isn't wearing his turtleneck today. That's upset me, that has.
I'm here now. The lights are on. In my case, no one's at home, but it came from within here.
Well, it has to be the till, mate. There's use your logic, use your brain.
Obviously, it's a makeshift
Shop. Yeah.
Now I can just hear Stuart in the background. Wow.
Yeah, he really does.
Did you make that sound? Actually,
It's the till, yes. Brain, come on.
if you can. Where is it? Can you open the till? If you can. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Hello? Right, let's just explore this so we know where everything is. Oh, that's not scary at all, is it? And oh fuck, you bothered me at all. Right, that's locked. And that's, oh well, looks like that's next to the parade ground, which is upstairs. So I know my parameters and I know where I am. So if you're here, can you move something?
The fuck was that?
Fucking hell.
That made me jump.
That moved.
That was the noise to be fair, I'll give him that.
I just heard that. Well, something like that.
Yeah, I agree. Fucking hell, Carl. Calm your shit, lad.
If
It was
you're
unnecessary.
here and you just moved
Turn that
these
down a little
coins,
bit. Fuck me.
can you do it again? Can you move the coins?
I was going to say, if that moves now on camera, then he's done it. He's proved ghosts exist.
There's so much stuff in here. No, it's definitely, I've just moved that. It's definitely that made the sound because I pointed directly to it.
Wow.
Come on. Right. Now, whatever it is, it's not really playing ball at the moment. It's making sounds.
Well, check that the till makes that noise,
Again,
fella.
if it's residual, just going through its daily routine, there's no reason why it should.
That might be the most logical thing Carl has ever said in an episode of Most Haunted. Because that makes perfect sense. If it's a residual haunting... if it's a residual haunting, then it would make sense that they're just like operating the till throughout the day and aren't necessarily interacting with him.
Make any or follow any of my requests. Right, well, I'm going to sit here and hopefully put that on my knee. Can you make another sound? Can you move anything on the top? Please open that.
Go on. Look at all these lovely things. We've got some Kellogg's cornflakes, a couple of good solid tins of Spam there, some Quaker oats, a lot of Bisto and a lot of Oxo. Good solid range of Oxo. What else we got here? Some creamy whirls. Nothing else is really standing out to me. It's definitely like a sort of World War II style rations shop, I would say. Who's this?
Hello?
Oh, Stu's entering the do not enter zone.
Oh Christ. Hello? What's this room? Can't really tell what it is.
You can't even tell what it is yet.
What is it? Like a storage room of some description. Well, this is where I heard the noise.
Solid.
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been because everything's so thick. All the walls are majorly thick. They're about 10 feet thick.
That is
Probably
a thick
more
wall.
than that, I don't know. Probably an over exaggeration, but there was a noise that came from here. How I heard it, I don't know. So this is just, it's just merchandise, that's all this is.
Merchandise.
Okay, what's down here?
What's this?
Alright, it's just a
Nothing.
dead end. Right, okay. Hey, that's a good idea, Stuart. Do that.
Oh, he's getting a chair. Big Stu is sitting down.
That's it. I'm sat down, I'm out the way, I'm not making any noise. I'm doing this because these pants make a lot of noise. I'm going to ask you out now. To any spirits here now, my name is Stuart. You don't know me, you've never seen me before, as I don't know you, and I've never seen you before. We don't know each other. Our paths have never crossed.
It's a weird amount of detail to go into just to say
Now,
we've never met.
Me and my friend are here. Me and my friend are here. We're doing a ghost hunt and we're looking for ghosts. So when you pass over, when you die...
Me and my friend are here. We're doing a ghost hunt. We're looking for ghosts.
It's possible that you can come back as a spirit. If there are any of those spirits here, I'm sitting in this chair. It looks to be like it's a storeroom for cups and badges and key rings, that kind of stuff. I heard a noise coming from this room. Is it at all possible that you can make that noise happen again in this room where I am now? I don't mean you any harm. I'm not here to judge you in any way. I'm a friendly person. If there's anything at all I can do for you, all you've got to do is ask. If there's anything you require, please ask or show me a sign and I'll help as much as I possibly can. Get the fuck out of here.
Get to... End of part one? What do you mean end of part one? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, they're going to play the theme song. I've got to turn it off. Copyright. Okay, part two. Right, let's jump past the intro because I can't...
And I've never
There we
seen
go.
you before. We don't know each
I
other.
can't listen to the intro music. It gets me done for fucking copyright, which I'm not keen on having happen to me.
Our paths.
Well, I muted that. What the fuck am I doing? There we go.
Now, me and my friend are here. Me and my friend are here. We're doing a ghost hunt and we're looking for ghosts. So when you pass over, when you die, it's
Okay, I'm here.
possible
I'm
that
good.
you can come back
Sat up a bit now.
as a spirit.
Spirits. Maybe. Who knows?
If there are any of those spirits here, I'm sitting in this chair. It looks to be like it's a storeroom for...
I am wearing the APMA Liz t-shirt. Where am I? There. Rest in peace, Liz.
cups and badges and key rings, that kind of stuff. I heard a noise coming
That wasn't actually a conscious decision at the time, but I did notice it after I'd already sat down to stream.
from this room. Is it at all possible that you can make that noise happen again in this room where I am now? I don't mean you any harm. I'm not here to judge you in any way. I'm a friendly person. If there's anything at all I can do for you, all you've got to do is ask. if there's anything you require, please ask or show me a sign and I'll help as much as I possibly can. Get the fuck out of here. Did you hear that? I don't believe that for a second, but though I heard it. And I know everyone at home heard that as well. That's my torch going on. What we've got there, folks, are cardboard boxes, okay? And one of those boxes has just shifted. You've heard it. Now, I've got to look at this logically now. I've got to put the camera back where it was just to see if that was in shot. I really don't know. Actually, it wouldn't have been, would it? You wouldn't have seen anything.
You saw nothing.
I'm not going to go all above board and start screaming and shouting and running and...
It's good. Stu's quite...
Fucking hell, are you serious? Okay, right, you've got my attention now. I didn't mean to swear, I don't mean to disrespect you. Sorry for the wonky camera work, folks. Okay. That's the second time you've moved a box.
Go on then, do it on camera. Let's get a ghost right now.
Just put the bloody camera there, Stuart. Don't mess about. That's it. That's exactly what we've just heard, guys. You heard that at the same time as me. In other words,
I had
we all
a
heard
noise
it at the same time.
Why is Stuart going on these weird little rants of over-explaining everything? It's weird.
Nothing slick, it's just... Okay. Holy Jesus. Wow. The temperature has plummeted. I'm not going to move from this spot now. I know you're here and I'm very grateful for you coming forward now. You didn't need to. I don't owe you anything in life. Fucking hell. I can't describe. I don't know if you can
Stuart
see
is
that.
having an orgasm. I feel like I'm having a breakdown or something
So
here.
cold. It's almost like there is something here now. And
Though,
I
to be
almost-
fair, and I'll say this because it's not really a spoiler. Cold spots are something that I think are very strange. Specifically cold spots such as the one that I experienced in 30 East Drive, which you may see in the video. I have no idea if it will be included or not, because it wasn't the most eventful thing. It was just there was a cold spot and then there wasn't anymore. So yeah, cold spots. I sort of buy them. I don't know what they are, but I do sort of believe them.
feel obliged now to help you out, to do something for you. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Something just brushed past my face then. I don't, if it was an insect or something, I don't know. I don't know if the camera saw it.
I didn't see it.
I don't know what this room was. I really don't know. It's just a room full of crap. Thank you very much. Can you please talk to me? Can you give me your name? Whoa.
Are we still just going to sit here doing some heavy breathing then?
This actually shouldn't be happening, this, but I actually feel like...
Was this the next 40 minutes?
I feel the pressure.
Just, you know, if the entirety of part 2 is Stuart sat in a corner sort of having a breakdown, I would have questioned whether or not I would have continued watching this episode.
Wow, holy fuck. Are you touching me?
Touching me.
Wow, I'm going all lightheaded now. There's something here, guys. There's actually something around now. Come and hold my hands if you like. Come and touch them. If you need help, come towards me. I'll try and help you out the best way I know how. But you've got to talk to me. I can literally feel something now around my arms and my hands. This is the strangest experience ever. And as I'm talking, it's still going on. Thank you.
The first RAF video. The first RAF video. See, this is where I now put to the test your playlisting abilities, Jordan. Because I'm going into your Paranormal Abandoned Exploration playlist. That really threw me. The playlist's out of order. This playlist order baffled me because it's like, oh, this is the new stuff, go to the bottom. Wait, this is the even newer stuff. And all the other shit's in the middle. Which one is it? Is it Creepy Paranormal Activity? Or is it Our Horrifying Night in Haunted RAF Base? I can't remember which one was first. I could just look which one was uploaded first, to be fair. That is something I could just do.
Idea.
Oh my god, I forgot you used to look like that. Oh yeah. Creepy. I think I finished this video the first time around. What I'm going to do is I will bookmark that, and I will watch that on stream tomorrow night, I reckon. That will be my tomorrow night stream. Yeah, should be good. It will be quite interesting to see how things change. To see how your investigative styles have changed.
Do you know, I actually feel like I could cry for some strange reason. And I don't know why. I feel like crying. I'm not going to. I must be feeling something. I must be feeling some kind of emotion from the spirit or something that's with me now. Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, what?
Whoa. From the spirit or feeling something. I must be feeling some kind of emotion from the spirit or something that's with me now. Whoa, whoa.
What the fuck was that?
With me now. Whoa, whoa. The spirit or something that's with me now.
Oh. The runaway train went down the track as it blew.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh. That entertained me far too much.
Whoa, I need to get out of there.
Please open that thing. Come on. I know you're here. That squeak wasn't necessarily the chest, it could have very well been my knees.
Brilliant. I love Carl's banter. It's so useless. Excuse me. Just nobody gains anything from Carl's banter. It doesn't add to the video in any way.
I kind of want to go back in the schoolroom. This isn't going to make another... Why wouldn't it do it when I'm here? Come on. Why is it I love these places that have just got a lot of really old stuff, and before everyone says yes, before my time. I suppose it's a time of where we could maybe like each other more. Well, fuck me. What the fuck was that?
I mean, it made me jump slightly because I sort of zoned out there, I'm not going to lie to you.
Right, that just made a sound.
Are we sure you didn't trip over a stool or something, Carl?
Can you move a watering can again? Wasn't that. It was that. It was definitely that.
Why is everything so fucking loud in this show? Do we think that could have been the dehumidifier?
It's weird, isn't it? I kind of want to be in here, I want to be out here. I'm going to shut the door. Now the door's shut. Let's see what happens. Come on, if you're here, please show yourself to me. If you've made these watering cans move, that's fantastic. If you opened the till, again, superb. I mean, we've obviously closed it again, but can you open it for me? Is there any way you can do some ironing for me? I suppose this is the time where Stuart will be saying, right, do you want anything? Can I give you some food? Can I give you some money? Can I give you a bandage?
That was a relatively seamless Stuart impression, to be fair. You can't knock his impression there, really.
It's getting very cold in here now. Hello? Right, it's getting very cold. It shouldn't be getting that cold because, I mean, the door open or shut is not going to make it colder. In fact, it's cooler out here than it is in here. Can you come in? Can you come into the room? Can you show yourself to me? Just open the door. I know you're here. Please, just open the door. Now, I've just heard a couple of footsteps.
Okay.
Now, I don't know whether... I don't think it can be from outside. Then again, there are these vents, if you see...
Yep,
up there.
makes sense. I'm guessing they're vents to allow for carbon monoxide and other such fumes that would otherwise collect, carbon dioxide I suppose actually, other such fumes that would collect within these underground or these sealed heavy concrete bunkers. It's the same way that a lot of older, what do you call them? 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 Someone help. Air raid shelters. Same way that, you know, old air raid shelters used to have escape valves.
There. They do go out to the outside, so maybe... Okay, I kind of don't want to put anything down, really. Right, I'm here. I'm minding the store. Come and get something. Sometimes you say the most ridiculous things in a paranormal investigation. Come on. You've got a little mouse on there. Right. Well, okay, so there's not much that one there. Let me go out around here. Come on. What the fuck?
Ka-ching!
Hello? That was that.
I heard it. Now it's open.
It's open.
From the point he left the room, which is okay, right. So at the point he left the room, it was shut.
So there's not much that one there. Let me go out around here. Come on. What the fuck?
Now there could have been if I was going to edit a cut in, I would do it there, but I am confident that where it stands as of right now, there's not been any significant camera cut. I'm just going to keep going frame by frame until he's into the room and we can actually see the till in focus. Yeah, okay. So I'm confident to a degree. There could have been, and I know where I'd have put it if there was, a cut in amongst that at the point where he panned quickly because of the noise. the one thing that gets me is his voice. The camera is obviously directional, the microphone, based on how it's picking up audio from voices. And every time the ka-ching happens, it's very loud, as if it's been edited over the top and is directional to my hearing. Hearing? Ears. My hearing ears. Don't know what that means. But yeah. So I'm confident that there'd have to be someone this would either have to be remote controlled, timed, or there would have to be someone in here that opened it while he was out for the drawer to be open. The sound I don't necessarily buy, could be edited, but the drawer itself is open.
It's open. Right, I'm going to test that. What is it on? 60. I don't know what was up there before. If I press. That's it. That
is the noise. That is the noise. It would be interesting to see, which I could probably actually do by going. Oh my god. Specific, I don't want the slip knot. What I could probably do is find the bit where Carl is eyeing up the till, which is in this episode somewhere.
Fucking hell. Can you make another sound?
So, at this point, that to me looks like it's on 10. And that's when that episode ends. This episode then begins. We're at 15 minutes. So does he at any point earlier in this episode look closely at the till? Still on 10.
That was that. Test that.
And now it's on 6. Okay. So it has changed, which implies that a button has been pressed or that the till's mechanism has been triggered, which is fantastic, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
What is it on? 60. I don't know what was up there before. If I press. That's it. That's the sound.
It is the sound, I agree, but it's very loud every time they do it.
Wow. Can you do that again? See, that has to have pressure on it. I mean, that is quite... I mean, it's not easy to push down.
Every time.
Obviously, there's old money in there as well, which is great to see. Wow. Can you do it again if I walk out? Can you do that again? If I leave, walk out,
Go on.
shut the door.
I want to see one of these bad boys actually get pushed down, which I don't think I'm going to. No, didn't think so.
Back again. Here's Carl.
Cheers, Carl.
I didn't hear anything, so I think That's one of those things. I bet if we had a camera on that all the time, I bet that would happen. I don't think it's happening because of me. I just think it's happening. It's not happening.
And this is where you would set up a static camera, pointed at that till for the duration of your investigation if you were a investigator who would be investigating this location.
Happening because I'm asking it to. I think it's just happening. And again down here. It's not sinister at all, maybe because it's quite light in here, but this is so intriguing. Is that? This is the offending article.
I would agree.
Why can't you move it when I'm staring at it? Come on. Right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to carry on going out this way, and I'll be running back to sounds as they happen. Because they're clearly happening when they happen. Ghost passage. To go
every time he spins, I get disorientated.
I wonder whether I'll be encroaching on Stuart. When I go to find him, I'll walk down that way.
It's a good.
Down the ghost passage. Why is it called a ghost passage? Is it actually a ghost's bum?
What? Sorry? He's really pleased with himself for that as well, and I don't get it. I'm
sorry.
You should be.
Let's go back in here. Hello? Once again, I'm back.
Brilliant.
The schoolroom. Please show me you're here. Please move something. I wonder if I'm a student for the day.
Okay, yes. So obviously they've still got the dehumidifier in the corner of this room.
It's a bit low, let me just put that up there a little bit. There we go. Hello? I know it's not particularly well framed and the light's drawing the focus over there, but...
Can't hear what you're saying, Carl.
Unless I move it to there. I'll get this right.
Can't hear you over the dehumidifier, mate.
That to there. Give it there. Oh, that's better.
I still find it weird that sorry, bank notifications coming through at 12:30. Yeah, whatever. Still find it weird that most haunted don't use any equipment other than like cameras. They don't really use voice recorders to try and capture EVP, EMF detectors. It's, you know, I understand that they don't necessarily believe some of the stuff. I know Carl isn't a fan of Ouija boards, but it just feels weird to me that they still don't try.
Again, that noise is, I'm going to speak up a little bit because I'm going to bring them down in the edit. You've got the noise of... Wait a minute, I'll turn it off just for a bit.
That's a good idea. Why didn't you think of that sooner, dickhead? Well, I don't know why I've just gone so aggressive towards Carl there. Do you know what's really annoying me? Why is my screen... Why is my screen? Why is my monitor flickering? That's concerning. I don't know when I move my mouse off the screen. Okay, that's fine then. Oh no. Don't know. Weird. This is annoying me because it's clearly A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. But then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I believe. Now, my understanding of the English language and numeric system is that there are more than 6 numbers. We're missing a 7, an 8, and a 9, and a 0. Which has just bothered me slightly while I was working out what was going on with my monitor.
Right. Now, I will remove if you're here, and I know you are, you've been heard, you've been seen, please can you show yourself to me?
Go on.
Do you mean me harm?
Stuart's been sat there for 2 hours.
Something bad happened, I know that. Something bad has happened to this person. And I'm not a medium. I don't claim to be one, but I can feel sadness now around me. Holy crap. Why is it just this spot where I'm sat? Did something happen here? Did someone die here? Did someone get murdered? Did someone get shot? Probably not, I don't know, I'm just throwing everything. Whoa! Whoa, fuck it, I feel like I'm falling, guys. I actually feel like I'm falling down from somewhere. Oh, fucking hell, I'm like embracing for impact. Whoa. Can you take this off me, please? Whatever this is. Take it away.
I feel like he's seen what's he called? What's the bloke called? He's seen Derek do enough of these that he knows the sort of the key words to say.
Away from me if you can. Take it off me. It's okay. I'm not here to judge you in any way. Whoa, fucking hell. Something's going on, guys, and it's completely out of my control now. I'm falling. I feel like I'm falling, and I'm falling fast. It's like I can't catch. It's like you're going up a hill in a car fast and then you go down the other end. Whoa. Holy fuck.
She seems genuinely weirdly shaken up, which isn't like him.
And it's not stopping either. It's okay. Whatever happened, I'm really sorry, but it wasn't me. I didn't harm you in any way. I don't know who you are. Fucking hellfire. I need to literally stand up and get out of this environment because it's not good. I've never felt this before. It's okay. Come and sit down next to me if you want to, but you don't need to. Fucking hell. It's like it's moving. It's moved from here and it's gone down to me. I can feel it. It's around my ankles. There's something around my ankles now. Something's gotten hold of my ankles and it's like it's trying to pull me. Something's pulling me. My God. It's almost like I can't feel my feet. I've lost. I know I've got...
Is he about to check his feet are still there? Because this is going to be incredible if he does. I'm going to make a hazardable guess here that it's because his feet aren't on the ground and the blood circulation has to be going up, and it isn't. I think this is just because his feet have been elevated and circulation isn't circulating.
I'm being paranoid now. I'm putting my torch on. I can see my feet. They're both there.
This episode, man. Oh, fuck me.
That's my left one, and that's my right one. But I feel like I've lost them. I feel like I've lost my feet, but I feel like there. That's my left one.
Yep.
And that's my right one.
Can
but I
confirm.
feel like I've lost them.
Fucking hell.
I feel like I've lost my feet. Holy fucking Jesus, I've never felt this before, ever, in my life.
Fantastic.
I really don't know how to react to this now.
Oh, that was
Wow.
special.
And as quick as that, it's gone. It's left. Left one. Oh, fucking hell. I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking.
That was good. I enjoyed that
Whoa.
far too much. Far too much.
I'm trembling. I'm going through something now. I'm trembling. That feeling's completely, it's evaporated, it's gone. And this must be residual energy now that I'm feeling. Even though you can't see it, I can feel it. And wow. I'm trembling. My legs are literally shaking.
Somehow I managed to get something in my eye, which is
It's all stopped.
slightly annoying.
It's all gone now. Everything's gone. There was a reason why I was bracing for impact. I don't know why I was doing that. But it's funny how I'm bracing for impact. That's why my feet are on the wall. Fuck. And I couldn't feel my leg. I couldn't feel from my ankles down to I couldn't feel them. And it's almost like I'd lost my feet. Something's happened. Whoever was here, I'm sensing that they've lost their feet. Something's happened. They've been in an accident. I don't know if they've been in... It's gonna sound completely silly this, if they've been in some kind of battle and they've lost their feet.
Okay, I'm not... Yeah, sure. I'll go along with that.
I've got to say, and I don't mind saying this, and it's... That was the best ride I've ever had. That was like a roller coaster ride. That was ups and there's ups and downs. I need to stand up. That is the bizarrest thing I've ever felt. That I can't explain it. I tried to explain it. I tried to articulate it as best as I could. I probably didn't do it justice because I was going through it at the time, but I think I did my best under the circumstances. And holy shit, people, that was good. That was good. Wow. I'm going to stand up now. Okay, Stuart, stand up. Everything's okay. Nothing bad's going to happen. You're in a good position. Everything's fine. You've gone through something now which you shouldn't have done, but I'm glad I've experienced it. It was a bit frightening, but now it's
I don't know why he's talking to
to
himself.
stand up. Okay, you're going to stand up and then you're going to walk out of this room and then you're going to go into the corridor. That's what I've got to do. in that order, okay? Right, do that. Everything will be okay.
Oh, he's up against the wall. He's wobbly. Go on, Stu. Stu's on the move.
Get your breath a minute, guys. I just...
Oh no, he's back in the chair. Oh, he's down.
Wow.
Stuart is down.
Oh man, that was like sex. Woo. My goodness me.
Can you move one of the desks?
That was a weird thing for Stuart.
There's a cane.
Man, that was like sex. Wow. Oh man, that was like sex.
Just double checking I heard him right.
There's a cane on the end of the desk where the teacher sat. Can you move the cane? Were you caned? Did you get 6 of the best across your hand? I can hear the ticking of the clock. It's kind of eerie. Come on.
There's the till again.
That's the till. That's the till again.
Yeah, we know it's the till. What the mother...
Shit!
What? Sorry, what? Was that the... I'm going to guess that wasn't there before. I'm guessing that was the desk moving. Okay. You've piqued me. I'm piqued. Consider me piqued.
You can see that?
Yeah.
There's no one else in this room.
No. Agreed. Well, not that I can see.
I haven't shown behind that door, but there is no one in this room apart from me, and that has moved.
Yes, as far as my perspective tells me, Carl, I am in agreement. Back up against the wall it would have been, I get.
It has to have been here, isn't it?
That's what I'd have guessed it would have been,
Stay
yeah.
single desks in line when I was sitting over there.
Yeah.
I guarantee I've got footage of that.
Oh, here we go. Replay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there it is, I think. I think that's the one. So... Is that the one? Yeah. Mad. Mental. I don't know what that was. I do not have...
Can you do that again?
I don't have a description for that.
Just after the
till.
that till went off again.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
I don't have any immediate answers for what that was. Anyone got any thoughts on why that desk moved? The obvious answer would be what would the obvious answer be? Let's think. I don't know. Fake. There's the obvious.
And again.
And the till's gone.
What do I do? What do I do in this situation? What do you guys at home think I should do? There's no one coming out of there, and there's no one coming out of here.
QR code,
Got it in
WhatsApp.
got it both in shot.
Seems to have gone down on me.
Well, what do I do? Do I stay in here and wait for this to happen, or do I go out back there?
I don't know.
What do I do?
No, what does he do at this point? Logically, right now. Ideally, right now, you would get a static camera and set it up on the till, and then you would stay and interact with the desk in the room, because the desk seemed like it may have been a more intelligent response.
Well, that's happened. Let's go down here.
Yeah, that's what I would do. So we're going down the ghost passage. Oh no, we're going back to the till. Of course we are. So is that shut? Yeah. So it was open when we left it last time, I believe.
Wouldn't that have been great if it was open?
Was that not open last time when he came in? Did we leave it open or did we shut it? I can't remember.
Well, I just think this stuff's happening without... If I'm here or not, I just think it's happening. I really do. And I think there's a... Let me go to one find Stuart. If I hear anything again, I'll just have to go with it. Now, as I said, let's go down the ghost passage. I truly don't know where I am. So, up to the Victorian barracks. Sorry, Victorian gun floor barrack room. I'll just get my torch out. Just by the looks of this, it's going to get dark. See how stupidly we've got infrared lights. More recent ones that I bought. And stupidly I would have forgot to bring them with me.
That's intelligent.
They're still at home charging. Because I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear Stu. I can hear Stu. Stu? And again. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, that would shit me up. That would shit me right up.
Sounds like he's behind me now. Stu?
Yeah, that's
Where are you?
I'm in here.
In here. Of course, that's easy to find. Here. Hey? Ah. What? Can you shout?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey? This is where we started. This is a problem with this place.
Because it's a tunnel, obviously all the noise echoes.
Just trying to... Yeah, where... I'm hearing you louder. Oh, I'm hearing you. Where are you? Oh, shit.
Come in here, mate. Come in here. Fucking hell.
You're right.
Yeah. I won't bore you with everything. I'm just sat here. I didn't know this room existed.
What is it?
It's just a storeroom.
Just a storeroom, is it?
He's in a
I've
cupboard.
been in here probably for about a good 10, 15, probably 15 minutes. You know where you left me before?
Yeah.
Well, I spent about 5 minutes or so, whatever it was, and whatnot, and then I made my way into this room next door, and it's like all models and whatnot of ships. And then when I was in there, just looking around with the camera, I heard a noise, and I said, well, I've just heard something. It must have come from next door, so I made my way and came in here.
And that's this place. What's through there?
Well, nothing, it's just boxes, but this is where it gets interesting now.
What's a dead end?
It's just a dead end.
Yeah. What did you hear?
This is where it gets interesting. So I thought, oh, there's a chair there. I'll get the chair, I'll sit down, I'll pop the camera there, just talking away like this, just asking out. And all of a sudden, I heard a noise, and it came from back there, and it was cardboard. It's like someone moving something.
Oh, wow. What is cardboard there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
there's cardboard boxes there. Yeah. So, I mentioned all that. I got up, I went over and said what had gone on. I sat back down, and very shortly after, it happened again. So I thought, right, so I got the camera and showed them all again. I sat back down and I thought, I'll just see if the camera can see anything, but it couldn't. So I thought, well, rather than mess around, I'll get the camera, plonked it there. This is true, this. And I just sat down.
What, on the floor?
Yeah, I just sat down on the floor and I thought, well, there's obviously something in here, something's gone on. So I sat down in this position.
You can see, look at the state your clothes.
I just sat down in this position.
He did, I watched him do
and I'm
it.
talking, and as I'm talking, this feeling came over of emotions, and I said on camera, I actually feel like crying. And then I could feel this energy around me. I've never felt this before, and that's what I was just talking about just before you came in. And I had to put my feet up there. It was like I was bracing for impact.
Oh wow!
Honest to God, and
Bloody
I
hell.
could have cried my eyes out, but I didn't.
He didn't.
And then all of a sudden, I couldn't feel. From the ankles down to the feet, I couldn't feel anything.
Bloody
It was
hell.
almost like I'd lost them. And it was the most bizarre thing I've ever gone through. I've never gone through that before.
How do you feel now?
I feel great now.
Did it come off you quite quickly?
No, maybe 5 minutes from start to finish.
Isn't it weird?
And that's why I just sat down there, because as I stood up, I was just a bit wobbly, but I just had to sit down and just justify it and compute what had just gone on. And then you started shouting.
But isn't it weird how these things sort of come over you a bit? Because we've had it in the past, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I think the more you do, especially in new places, it's new spirits, new energies.
Absolutely.
And I think that because we're both very open to this stuff, we think that could be something that's been trying to communicate that feeling to someone for years and hasn't been able to do it, and now it has for the first time.
Just popped up.
But
when I came in here.
But what's in there?
What happened with you?
Oh, the it's bizarre because it's the whatever. I went in. There's a schoolroom down there,
Right.
and I went in there first and tried to get something to happen. And then I heard this sort of like a bell go. It was just a bing.
It was a bing.
I didn't know where it came from. But then further down there, there's like a what's it? It's a tuck store, you know, a little shop that they've got it dressed up as. I don't know if there was one down there, but that's what they got it dressed up as. And it was the till. There's an old till in there, like 1930s, 40s, whatever, and it was going off, not in front of my camera. As soon as I walked out the door, it went off, and I turned around and it was open. So I've caught that. But it went off maybe 3-4 times.
When it went off, what do you mean?
The sound of, like, when you press the buttons, because I tested it on camera, you press the buttons and it goes jing, and you hear the door, the drawer open.
The old style.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to put some weight on those buttons.
And it's an open all hours till, isn't it?
Yeah. And I heard a couple of little knocks and stuff. I don't know if they were paranormal. They could have been from outside. And then there's a washing can there on the floor, and it definitely moved. And there's no way it wasn't adjusting itself. It wasn't the temperature, because it was the same. It was just.
Did you get that on camera, it moving?
I got the sound of it moving, and then when I went back into the, because I realised whatever was going on in that shop was it was happening. Whether I was there or not, it was going to happen.
Yeah, I understand.
So it wasn't going to happen for me in front of the camera. I did try and knock the camera off a little bit and walk out, but only for about 30 seconds or so. And then I went into back into the schoolroom and sat down and tried to get something to move. Nothing. And I heard it go again. So I left, started to walk out the schoolroom, heard this almighty dragging sound, turned around, and one of the chairs with a desk attached to it, has moved in a 90-degree angle across the floor. And there's only me in there. That's all on camera. I mean, there's only you and me down here, but I'm the only person in there.
You wouldn't think any of this would go on down there, would you? Because it's just what it is. It's just
And that's and I kind of think.
So it was all audible, like you've been picking up.
Yeah, and actual physical in the fact that the chair had actually moved. The chair on the table, the desk had moved in a 90-degree angle. I put it back. It's bizarre, absolutely bizarre.
It was weird.
It looks like we've both gotten stuff then.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good night.
A lot of stuff going on.
It's a good night. It's been a good
night. Because I was
night,
hoping I'd get some more bangs or footsteps where we were before, where you departed.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. But that's all right.
It's funny because
more than made up for it.
It was different from what I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to hear more noises of people, muffled sound, because that's heard a lot here, and the busyness of when it was a fort, a proper fort. But it seems that I've got more of when it was more domestic, of domestic appliances going. Well, not domestic, obviously, shop appliances, but appliances going off and the domestic thing. Yeah. What's around here?
That, I wasn't expecting any of this, Carl, if I'm being completely honest with you. I never thought we'd get this much. What I've had, what's happened to me and what's happened to you.
Yeah.
No. If I'm being honest, I didn't think we'd get anything.
I didn't really, because this actually feels like quite a nice place.
Yeah.
But how weird is that? It's just, this is a, I mean, it actually says on there no entry. So it's not a place you'd come into unless you heard something.
That's exactly what I said when I walked in. I said it's got no entry.
It's
so
just
automatically you think it's going to be locked.
There's nothing through there. But anyway.
Magazines, that's what was in there.
So,
yeah, not the top shelf ones you go for. That was about ammunition.
Ammunition magazines, yeah.
Right, well, let's clear out of here.
That was awesome. How do you feel now?
Good.
You good, yeah?
So I don't need to watch them walk up the stairs. Let's go for. That's not the one. That one. So, what are my thoughts on Nothe Fort? It was good. Obviously, they focused heavily on the underground. From what I've seen online, there's a big overground section as well. Obviously, if the weather wasn't great or there were people around, they probably weren't the best position to investigate that. I personally would like to investigate the entire fort, and not just the underground areas. But yeah, no, I'm very interested in this place. Somewhere that I definitely want to visit. There is some wonderful person, because I am actually looking at this place for an investigation, did make a dossier. Supernatural Investigations UK made a dossier, an investigation report from 2010. Admittedly, it's from 2010, so obviously you'd assume more stuff's been captured since then, but it goes into full detail of what they caught, different evidence they've captured, etc. Some EVPs, which I unfortunately don't think I can listen to right now. But yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff. I will look through that more thoroughly another time. But for now, thank you for joining me. I'm going to end the stream there, so yeah. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you later. Peace. It's weird talking without my headphones on, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not used to hearing from both ears while talking. But yeah, sweet. Catch you later. Bye.